And to answer your next question, yes, you can fully customize from the ground up your Xbox controller to look and feel exactly how you want. Congratulations and welcome to the family. You finally got your hands on an Xbox Series X. So you get it home and you hook it up to your 4K TV and everything's going great. It looks beautiful on the screen, you're all signed in, and then you start to think to yourself, well, now what? Well, first of all, we don't need this box anymore. And second of all, what the heck are we gonna play? That's what a video game console's for anyway, right? And you may ask yourself, John, why the heck are you doing this video almost 4 years after the Xbox Series X even came out? And here is the reason. For the first 3 years or so, because of COVID and all that garbage, it was really hard for people to get their hands on a Series X. Of course, this past holiday season, we saw the Series X drop to an amazing low price of only $350. And even my good friend Mr. Keith Lake, who is absolutely PC Master Race and has been for a very long time, went out and picked himself up an Xbox Series X. So that partially inspired me to make this video because he was asking kind of some of these same questions as well, of like, hey John, what do you think I should actually get into? And the first thing that I said to him is Game Pass. Now, when you buy a new Series X, you can sign up for Game Pass Ultimate for the first month for only $1, and that's actually exactly what he did. Hey, if you guys didn't know, you can actually become a member of the channel now, and there's all sorts of cool perks and benefits. And he was talking about how many great games are on Game Pass and just the variety overall. So if you've got $1 in your pocket, yes, absolutely get that first month of Game Pass Ultimate for only $1. However, if you don't want to spend any money, you actually have some incredible options for immediate gameplay without spending any money at all. Because as a new Xbox owner, you may not know that Microsoft actually has quite a bit of free games right now that you can play. And here under their Explore Xbox games, we're going to click on Shop All, and you can look at these games and they got all sorts of filters to help you find what you want. But here at the top, we can click on games and we can click on free to play. So if we scroll down just a little bit, we can see that there's 147 absolutely free games on Microsoft's Xbox. So you've got things like Final Fantasy, Apex Legend, of course Call of Duty Warzone, there's a bunch of MMOs, they've got fighting games, everybody's favorite classic Destiny 2, and then even strategy games, so like Fallout Shelter. Okay, cool, so I got my console set up, I got a lot of game options, now what? Think about your sound options. So of course I have my Xbox hooked up right back there to my TV, however when it comes to audio, I prefer to hear the audio in headphones. And on your controller, right down here at the bottom, you actually have an audio jack. So you can grab your favorite pair of wired headphones and plug them straight into your controller to get audio. And I actually really prefer it that way, especially if you're playing something that's intense where you need to hear things like footsteps, or if you don't want to have your roommates yelling at you at 3 a.m. to turn that down. Well, now what? Well, now you start playing, of course. Hop online, start playing some online multiplayers. I specifically wore my brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt today because on your Xbox there is TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which is an amazing online beat 'em up game. And I've actually made a lot of online friends that we actually game together on the weekends for this particular game. So part of being an Xbox owner isn't just about, I'm gonna sit down and play this game. It's actually more about making online friends and actually giving yourself something to look forward to and connecting with those people. So yeah, when you're online gaming with somebody, you can send them a friend request, you can send them messages, and build your own gaming community, which is really the core of what Xbox was built around way back on the original OG Xbox, especially with Halo. Hey, thanks for watching the video today. If you made it this far, consider subscribing to the channel. Now you've got 1 terabyte worth of space on your Series X natively, however you do have some options for expanding that. You can use any external hard drive that'll connect USB 3.0, however these will not run optimized for Series S and X games. If you want more space for those types of games, you got a couple options. You got the Western Digital Black and the Seagate, and these are going to be mostly identical. They're going to add another terabyte worth of space to your Xbox. They're going to cost you about $150. They're all solid state drives and they're going to support things like quick resume as well. Now you don't have to buy this thing. A lot of people get paranoid because they're like, oh geez, these games are huge and there's only a terabyte. What if I run out of space? I would say, well, maybe consider deleting something that you're not playing right now. Because another fantastic feature about Xbox is that your saves are actually saved to the cloud. So if you're done playing a game for a while, you can go ahead and delete it and your saves will not go anywhere. And I actually do not own one of these expansion cards because I feel like I just don't need it. So the last thing I would say for this new owner's guide is consider some accessories. If you've got anybody else in your house, you're gonna need a second player controller. I personally think that the design of the current Xbox controller is the best one ever, like of all time ever, and they have some really good options with their Elite series, especially if you're gonna be somebody who loves first-person shooters or you like to play more competitively. One of my favorite things about Xbox is that they have so many different controller options as far as customization goes. But we can go back over to Xbox, click on devices, and then click on design your controller, and this will actually bring up the Xbox Design Lab. And to answer your next question, yes, you can fully customize from the ground up your Xbox controller to look and feel exactly how you want. And this is something that I feel like completely blows the competition away. There's just so many different color options and inspired by series so that you can make your controller exactly what you want it to be. And even go as far as having something engraved on your controller. Well, there you have it, guys. Welcome again to the Xbox family. My name is John. This here is the Xbox Basement, my channel dedicated to all things Xbox. As always, thank you guys for watching my videos, and we will see you in the next one.